Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch. My name is Graham, and today we're going to get 2024 started off with a new collection room update slash tour. Probably just going to talk to you through what some of these changes are over the last couple weeks, and then maybe I'll do a cinematic tour after this so you can see everything in more detail. But as you can see, I moved the 6 series cases and started stacking them back on top. Had this idea going for a long time. I have 2 more 655s on the way, but I felt like I just needed to do it even before I have those. So I did, moved them in place. I just felt like it was a little too cluttered. So if we look, I'll just swing you guys around. If you remember, I had the 6 series cases under the TVs, and they were too high by 6 wide, and it was cool because you could sit on the couch here and just see them very easily, but I felt like it was too cluttered, and I kind of there's not a lot of space here, so I kind of wanted to minimize the space a little bit more. So I decided, I was going to put them over here, more space over here, plus they're with the DFs again, so just kind of getting the whole collection back to one area. And then I also get a livable rec room area again back. So I also ran some of the power cords and the HDMI cords behind the wall for the TVs just to kind of clean that up. Changed the little bar area over there. Obviously I have multiple hobbies: football, bourbon, and Hot Toys, as you can see here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. I like this a lot better just to be just a living area. If you remember though, the desk where I streamed used to be right there. So where did that go? Well, that is in this little cove over here. So it works really well because it's in its own area. It's separate from the living area. It's its own little office nook. It's great. I also put these lights in just to kind of modernize it a little bit. And yeah, the only drawback is you really don't see any figures when I'm streaming, so it kind of sucks. It does bother me a little bit, but I just think overall the whole experience of this room, it looks a lot better, so I'm pretty happy with it. So that's what I've done. The other thing I did was I made a riser for the 6 series cases to match the DF, so they're both at the same height now. This took me probably maybe an hour to make, and that includes painting. They're super easy to do as long as you have a saw, and I did a video on that as well, so you can check that out. And then this box over here is actually my cables, so just nice cable management. You don't see a mess there, so if you're looking for something like that, definitely pick one up on Amazon. Also did a video for that. So we pretty much have DC and Miscellaneous over here, and then the majority over here is Star Wars, and then Marvel, and then the DC vehicles on the bottom. Not a lot has changed up here with Star Wars. It's pretty much kind of set. I have it just how I want it, and that's kind of where it is. So this really hasn't changed. We do have the CCFL sabers, which really just take the figures and put them over the top. Adds a lot of realism to him as well. You could just see the glow coming off of Luke's face. It's just so cool, especially when you compare it with a Hot Toys lightsaber, and you just see how desaturated it is and just kind of not good. So hopefully one day they fix that. A couple different changes up here. So what we do is kind of have the original trilogy, and then it bleeds into the prequels and the sequels. So kind of continues here with Empire to Return of the Jedi. And then Krennic is one of my newer figures that I got for Christmas, and I think he looks great. Awesome head sculpt. The white just really stands out, and he goes well with the Rogue One figures, which has really blossomed over the last few months. So yeah, really excited about that. Coming down here, we have a little bit more room that we can work with because this is the Mandalorian / Boba Fett line, and I'm not a completionist. I'm just kind of getting the figures that I really want, but that leaves me to have room for the Ahsoka series line. So you can just kind of see Fennec was one I got for Christmas. She looks badass on the throne. And then changed up Cad Bane's pose a little bit, put him on top too, because I really wanted the light to hit the face so I could see his face when he was down here where the armorer is. The light didn't shine as well, and with that hat it really shades the face. So moved him up there. I think he looks really good. Changed up Mandalorian Luke And he has a CCFL saber as well. I really like that pose a lot. And then we have Ahsoka and Mando himself. So a little empty over here, but room to grow, which is nice. Room to grow, not so much over here. Marvel, it's pretty much set. I could maybe fit 1 or 2 more figures in here. Once the Guardians come, I'll have some decisions to make on where to put those. But with Marvel, I like having all of the characters kind of in like a poster scene. So this looks really, really good. Hulk has been one of my best purchases ever, probably. I love that figure so much. Changed up Black Widow a little bit, Hawkeye. War Machine, the Mark IV, is one that I got for Christmas. Love this D100. Say what you will about it not being screen accurate, but it is, it's a beauty. New Black Panther figure right there as well. And Loki. Love that TVA Loki, very underrated. So you can see just the whole gang is together. I think this shelf looks pretty good. Still waiting on my back half shelves from Moduspace. Ordered those, I think, in summer. So just so you guys know, even if you want to order like accessories or something along those lines with Moducase or Moduspace, you're probably going to be waiting because nothing is made to like just be in stock. So I'm waiting on 3 back half shelves, 2 for the bottom and then 1 for the Marvel. And yeah, it's been 6 or 7 months already. So, just be aware, try to plan ahead, order, think ahead, order what you need and then go from there. Going down to the bottom, still have the 89 Batmobile here. Really, really nice with the Mime Joker. And then I put the Batman and Robin figures down here just because the Batman Returns and the 89 Joker have been down here for so long that I just miss seeing them. So I put them up top. And then down here as well, we have the Tumbler with the Batman Begins figure. And that one I got in October I was hoping to mod it. Waiting on a cape from 1/6 Kit, and then I got to figure out something to do with the with a cowl. It's got potential, but I think this looks good from the profile, but I think it does need to have some sort of customization done to it. And then we have In-Art Joker with our Hot Toys Bane. I do want to get that In-Art Joker up higher, but it just works so well with the Batman Begins stuff up there. And then going to the 6 series cases. So just pretty much moved a lot of this stuff up top here. I like this shelf a lot. We have Batman Returns in the middle, and I just broke the fin off of him yesterday, one of those fins. And I even told myself, be careful, it's a very delicate figure, and I still managed to break one. So that will haunt my dreams for quite some time. And then we got Harley Quinn and Peacemaker over there kind of goofing off. And then Jokers together. We have 66 Joker from Mars Toys and then DX8. So yeah, I'm really happy with that shelf. And as we go down, we kind of have like a Snyderverse set here with Superman in the middle. All the Batman figures. I still love this Batman. This was my first ever hot toy. Still looks great, but can't wait for the new one as well. Nightmare is also one of my favorites. That's got a 1/6 Kit coat on. And Wonder Woman. And Armored Batman, that's the black chrome. Coming down to Miscellaneous. We got RoboCop, the original. It's got the battle damage parts on right now. Edward Scissorhands from Art Figures. This Jack Sparrow I just put into a new pose. And yeah, he looks really good. Like that one a lot. The Crow, this T1, T800 from T1 I just put into a new pose as well. But I don't know, I might change it up. Let me move this here. I kind of even thinking about putting him into the battle damage get up. And then speaking of battle damage, we do have the DX13, one of the best figures from all time. Look at that. It's so cool. So cool. And down below that, we have Back to the Future with Back to the Future 1 figures and the Back to the Future 2 car. Yes, it's the only car I could get, so it's what I got. But yeah, Marty and Einstein looking really good there. This Doc Brown, the more I look at this head sculpt, the more I loathe it. Have been waiting for the 1/6 Kit head sculpt for since Christmas. and tracking hasn't updated for like 10, 11 days now. So I'm hoping that comes soon because I can't wait to get it onto that figure. Otherwise, this is a really cool shelf and it looks really good. And even if you're standing up, you know, you still see pretty well. Look, I just hide that Doc Brown head, perfect. And we have the DX19 with the Bat Pod looking really good. So I'm thinking once the other cubes come here, we'll put like the Bat Cycle with Battinson above him, and that'll look really badass, but we will keep waiting for that. And my two Predators down below, City Hunter on the left, and the classic Jungle Hunter with a different base. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything and how it's looking right now. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your feedback. What looks good? What could be better, if anything? I'm always open to ideas, but I gotta say I'm pretty happy with how this looks for now too. Those are Hot Toys light boxes up top as well. But yeah, so here's the room one last time. Living arrangement's much better. Got the office separated, and then we do have just like the rec room right here as well, and the figures right here. So still really accessible, easy to see, especially when I'm watching TV and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to hear from you. And until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.